talking to Hilarie Burton, who you may know better as Peyton Sawyer from One Tree Hill. We're going to ask her a little bit about her new movie and the show. So as far as the list goes, can you tell us a little bit about the movie and why it kind of appealed to you?
Yeah, the movie it's kind of a legal thriller. It's a legal supernatural thriller. How about that?
Wow.
It was a script that came my way. I guess we're in the third season of One Tree Hill. Third season of One Tree Hill. That's what I'm going with. Third season of One Tree Hill. Right in the middle of the season, I really wasn't looking for work of any kind, and the script came my way, and I picked it up and read it, and I read it in like an hour. I read it very, very fast. And it's a story about there's a guy, Rennie, and his father passes away and doesn't leave him anything. His father's very wealthy, except for a membership to this club, the List. And so he goes to their annual meeting to figure out kind of what this is. And he's got a lot of resentment towards his father. And during his journey, he meets a girl named Jo, which was my character. And she's kind of in the same boat. Her father's passed, and she's found out about this membership to this club. And so they show up, and it's an old money club with money that was saved, from the Civil War when there were a couple Confederate families that didn't want to hand anything over. And so it's dirty money, it's dirty tactics, and my character was very standoffish about it, decides that she doesn't want to be a part of it at all. And so the movie really is about Rennie's quest to figure out what he's going to do and fix his heart. He's got all this heartbreak with his father. And yeah, they kind of fall in love throughout the course of it. So I wanted to do it because it was the first time I'd read a part that was like a Christian woman that wasn't a dork. I hate that dorky stereotype that you'll see in other Christian films. Just that like prudish, humorless Christian woman. And I consider myself a Christian woman, so I wanted the opportunity to show my fan base, hey, it's cool.
Is that what sort of like drew you to that character?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like all the Oscar-worthy parts for girls my age are either like drug addicts or like friendly prostitutes or something that's unwholesome. And that's not to say that those are bad parts. I think that one of the greatest things about being a Christian is recognizing human error and seeing God's grace in that. And so those parts are fine, but to be able to play someone that was much closer to who I am in real life was really what I was looking for at the time, and it was a wonderful experience.
Awesome. Would you do like another movie like this, like another thriller?
Yeah, I'm actually, Gary Wheeler and I are doing another film together. He was the director of this film. We're doing another film together based on another Robert Whitlow book, called The Sacrifice. It's such an amazing group of people to have worked with that I'm very excited about the opportunity to get to do it again. They were such a supportive bunch, and we all remained friends after that. And I think Malcolm's going to come back and do The Sacrifice too, Malcolm McDowell, who's in the list. And yeah, so it's fun to work with them. They're an empowering bunch, and they really represent what I want out of my career, where they're successful in the film industry and they're making a great living and doing well, but they're in North Carolina. They're playing the game on their own terms.
That's great. Well, can you tell us about your upcoming film, The Secret Life of Bees, which you'll be starring in along with Dakota Fanning, Jennifer Hudson, and Queen Latifah, actually?
Yeah, and Alicia Keys. She was
wow,
great.
yeah.
It was very cool. That was a book that I read when I was living in New York, and I very much missed the South. I miss being in Virginia. I miss being in the South as a whole. It was a dark winter in New York when I read it. And so when I found out they were doing the film, I was like, oh, that's awesome. And then when I found out they were doing the film in Wilmington, I was like, oh, that's totally awesome. And then when I found out that they needed somebody to play Dakota Fanning's mother, I was like, hey, over here, guys, pay attention to me. So I ended up getting the part, and yeah, it's exciting. It's a beautiful book. It's a modern classic, and it's going to be a huge deal. And I think that the roundup of talent they got for it, and that was very, very
great. And that comes out this fall, right?
Yeah, I think it's like October 17th or 18th.
Yeah.
It's mid-October.
Cool, cool. And speaking of this fall, are you excited for the 6th season of One Tree Hill?
Oh, man, I'm never not excited. Yeah, no, I actually start work tomorrow, bright and early. So yeah, no, I'm excited to get back to work. I mean, this is in my family. I've been here longer than I've been anywhere. We're going into season 6. I've been in Tree Hill longer than I was in high school or college or both combined. So this is my family, and going to work with them is fun. And so I'm excited to get back in the saddle.
Cool. Can you give us any hints as to like what happens in the upcoming season? Like, is there any chance that your character Peyton would reignite the flame between her and Lucas or anything like that?
I think, well, the only guesses I can make right now is that I'm probably going to cry some more, and that's what I do. No, I'm just kidding. I honestly don't know. I'm being dead ass with you. I have no idea.
Do they keep it a secret from you guys?
Well, sometimes I think they don't even really know. I think we've always been a show that is that we respect our fans' opinions and stuff like that. So we'll throw a wild card out there and see how people react, and then we'll make our decisions from there. So I kind of leave it in our creators' hand. They've done a fantastic job thus far. So I'm just happy to get my script and show up on set and see who I'm fighting with each day, That's what I'm about.
And this past season, you, like Kate Vogel and Kevin Federline both appeared on the show. What was it like working with them?
I love the guests that we have, and I take personal pride in trying to, make them feel comfortable on set, and it's a family, and so anytime you have somebody new come over to your house for dinner, you want to make sure that they've got a good seat at the table and, they're comfortable and they're having a good time. And so I like it when people get to come play at our house. And so, yeah, I hope they come back. I hope we have new people come on. It's always exciting when you throw a new variable into the mix.
Awesome, awesome. Well, that's about all I had for you, but thank you so much for taking the time out, and good luck on starting work tomorrow.
Oh, thanks. I'm excited about it. Bright and early. It takes a while to get this shock of hair done, So it'll be bright and early.
Oh, man. Well, good luck with the show.
Hey, thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you so much. You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.